Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Milinkovic-Savic. I'll be keeping an eye on his long-range shooting, Peter, because that's something he does with real prowess. The stuff that makes the highlight reels, of course, but he also does a lot of good work under the radar, recycling the ball, pressing opponents, and generally bossing midfield.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's there to get it away. And that's definitely not his best. Mitrovic. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Palermo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Matija Nastasic gets it clear. Mitrovic. He's played him through.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And we have our very first corner.
A real chance! Goal! Palermo! Palermo
Gain their reward with an early goal.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Mitrovic.
And the ball's gone astray.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Krujic. Chance!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Dunk spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Marlen, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Marlen.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And claimed it back swiftly. Marlen.
Has a go! There it is! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Marlen. That has been knocked clear. Alexic.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Milinkovic-Savic. Gets his...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Here's the ball in.
Oh, what a climb!
And again!
And he hits the net!
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Palermo
Are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Matija Nastasic getting this one clear. And that has put paid to that.
Alexic.
And Mitrovic! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, good ball.
Decent hit! They've scored!
So is this the start of a comeback? Turns and goes back. Grujic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Steaming on.
He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a...
He's through! Mullen! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's having a shot! And another try!
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Palermo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an up...
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me...
He's had a shot! He scores! And they get themselves in front!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Palermo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Mitrovic. Oh, good ball. And the shot! Grujic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Big chance! No mistake! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Sostituzione per il Palermo. Numero 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Now it's San Maxima. Racic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Chance here to counter. Lukic. Mitrovic. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nice ball, and he's in here. Caught offside that time. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Racic.
Indica 6 minuti di recupero.
And here's Marlon. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Marlon. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Mitrovic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.